Another quick video. You already know what this is. Egregore, right? The link to the thought form deity, right? What about this? Totem? A totem? Totemism is a tendency of definite social units to become associated with objects and symbols of emotional value, right? Okay. Moieti. The tribe consists of two groups, each with a totem. Totem. Symbol. Emotional value. Egregore. Thought form. Psychic. Link. I look at an egregore more like a psychic link. Right? That what it says? Psychic manifestation. Right? Social totem concept, multiple totem, right? Law of contagion. The law of contagion is a magical law that suggests that once two people or objects have been in contact, a magical link persists between them unless or until a form of cleansing, consecration, exorcism, or the act of banishing, right, breaks the non-material bond. The first description of the law of contagion appeared in the Golden Bough by Franz Bonwitz. Bonwitz have claimed parallels in quantum physics. Benefits, dangers. According to the law of contagion, both dangers and benefits include the holiness of the saint of God, venerated figure, benefits of relics. Relics goes back to the totem. Goes back to the totem. Temple, virtue. Within them, psychics and mediums commonly utilize the object once owned by the missing deceased subject as their focus. Clairvoyance. Dangers include, for example, a sorcerer or witch might acquire a lock of hair, nail clippings, rape of clothing, whatever, voodoo. So this is the law of contagion. Right. Bible verse. Matthew 18:20. When two or three are gathered in my name in the midst of them, right? Law of contagion. Magical law suggests that once two people or objects have been connected, two people or objects. Two people or objects. meaning totem. Social units. It's a psychic power and a physical power, right? Right? And all this adds up to say they create this. A reality marvel. Uh, let's see. I know people are not gonna probably believe any of this stuff because it comes from some type of, anime type game, manga type stuff, but I just look at the storyline, I look at what they say, and does it have any real world applications, or does it stem from real world applications? Inanimate bounded field. The concept of a reality marvel, inanimate bounded field, is one of the centers around the materialization and projection of one's inner world onto reality, following the thaumaturgical theory world. Hmm. Originally, it was the ability to specifically had by demons as the alien common sense. Hmm. But has since come to include a unique bounded field possessed by many people, such as the 27 dead apostle ancestors and greatest of magi, who have made this ability available um, through a long time. As such, reality marvels represent the pinnacle of all bounded fields, where the boundary line becomes the space itself. An analogy for a person creating a reality marvel would be a snowman capable of creating their own snow globe and controlling everything in the snow globe, including whether or not their body was made. Interruptions. Their body was made of snow. Anything is possible within the snow globe for the snowman. New reality coexisting within the current reality. A new space is created. A reality marvel is not a force field or a balloon which simply divides the current reality into two spaces. The created world are completely cut off from the normal reality, projecting their internal landscape and sealing off the regular world. Following the world egg theory, the actualization of reality marvel is the result of switching the self and the world while keeping the boundaries the same. The size of the self and the world is switched inside, enclosing the world in a small container while the self is expanded. The contained world is the world A, the name of the theory. They will encase anyone within range, causing them to disappear from view. Magi are still able to feel the presence of the boundary field, and while they cannot be directly affected from the outside, a large bust of mana, such as Excalibur, may be able to disrupt them. The world constantly attempts to crush the unnatural bounded field, as they are not created by spiritual beings, meaning that it costs a great deal of magical energy to construct one and to keep it stabilized. This generally only allows them to be used for a few minutes, but given their powerful nature, um, they likely enough to properly utilize them. Even the strongest dead apostle cannot maintain the reality marble for than a single night. Each will have to has its own set of patterns and rules, which can be said to be an invasion of reality by the diagram described in the soul, and as it is just an aspect put into form. The user cannot add their own will into the form of the barrier. This is very interesting. The practitioner can also make use of certain aspects of the reality marble without activating them. Unlimited blade works is responsible for projection of the reinforcement abilities of the practitioner, and rider is able to summon a single soldier. So, yeah. Um, when two when two reality marbles are deployed, the one with the higher output magic foundation magic energy would be deployed. If both parties are equal in power and successfully deploy their reality marble, they would enter a state of two worlds in conflict. This would be like religion and occultism. You know, you get what I'm saying? Spirituality and religion. Um, World of conflict. Reality marbles do not move from the space they were deployed, and they do not move along with the user. So the user would have to decide whether to draw the enemy into their own world, invade their opponent's world, crush them, or wait for both to run out and go back to fighting neutral ground. This is very, very, very interesting because a lot of this stuff applies to everything that goes on. A lot of it, because a lot of it is just they're talking about reality, they're talking about what's going on. It just whether you're looking in history or the present time, is all this stuff been going on for a very, very long time. And if you look at it, the video I just made about communitarianism, right? The different communities. What are they? They are reality marbles, right? Different communities for different things. They are nothing more than reality marbles, right? And reality marbles are held together by psychic links and manifestations through thought forms, right? Yeah.